You know what? After almost 100 million views on TikTok, 1,120 videos that I've done, after talking to thousands upon thousands of people, men and women, there's something that I've learned about modern dating. Nobody knows what the hell they're doing. Nobody knows. You got people out here that are saying women should turn into something that some women don't want to be, that they aren't. And then you have other people that are saying just leave them alone completely. You got the Passport Bros, which has turned into a powerful movement. And I could understand from those gentlemen's perspective why. And then you have the people that says, well, I'm celibate or happy single, and then all of a sudden they show up pregnant. I'm celibate, I'm happy single, then they show up pregnant. What's that about? So here's what I thought in my mind over a period of time. And I started working on dating rules when I got out of my marriage and I had to come back out into the dating platform full time. I knew that things had changed. I understood that things was going to be a lot different. Okay, just keep posting it every now and then, Coco. And everybody tap the screen. Let's try to get 50 people in here. I knew that things were going to be different. I knew that things were going to be more tough. I just didn't know that most of the women now are trying to be men. Not all of y'all. But a lot of women are trying to be the best men that they can be. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. It's my job to pay. It's my job to open up doors. I'm a gentleman. These women are trying to prove things. And they're trying to tell you and impress you with their hair bundle business and their lashes business. And they're trying to impress you with their real estate license and their Airbnb and their Turo. I don't care about that. I want to know what type of human being you are. You want kids? Do you know anything about early childhood development? Do you like to cook? What do you like to make? Do you bake? How does your house look? The inside of your house. Are you kind? Are you inspirational? Do you speak multiple languages? What are you reading right now? What's your philosophy on life? What's important to you? I was getting a lot of swinging eggplants trying to knock me in the head. So I said, whoa, 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 whoa. I got to come up with some rules. Because one thing that men understand is rules. We're taught this as boys at a very young age. We're playing sports, we're doing things, and there's always a conversation before we start about the rules. Always. What's in bounds and what is out of bounds. And I can truly say that my dating life, since implementing my dating rules, piece of cake. I have zero stress in dating. No stress, none at all. There is no stress in my dating life, none, zero. And the reason is because of the rules. Now, I'm going to talk about the first 3 rules, and then I'm going to pick up the live over on YouTube. So let's talk about the first 3 rules. Now, foreign, if you ain't following me on YouTube, you're not going to see the rest of the live. So just know that. Because I'm not going to get, I had all of those followers, all those people on TikTok. They canceled me. They banned me. Couldn't do any lives. So I had to create this new account so I could do lives. All right. So listen. Rule number 1. Well, before we get to rule number 1, let's talk about the requirement to get to the rules. The requirement to get to the rules is that you're actually attracted to the person. And I mean sexually attracted. Can you see getting your cheeks clapped? What's up, Squish? What's up, Black Handsome? I'm over here now. And also follow me on YouTube if you haven't. Can you see getting your cheeks clapped by that dude? Can you see clapping her cheeks? Can you see being intimate with them? If you cannot, then there's no reason for the rules. You shouldn't be on a date. You shouldn't be talking to them. You shouldn't be hanging out with them. That shouldn't be happening. If you're like, man, I'm not even really into this person, you're the problem. That's the first mistake that you're making. That's where situationships come from. Situationships come from people getting involved with people who they don't really even like in the first place. They really don't even like them. And when something better comes along, they jump ship. They just waiting until something better comes along. Something better comes along, boom, boom, they gone. They jump ship. So if you're not attracted to the person, there's no reason to go out on a coffee date. There's what up, my boy, 2 cents, Beach Bum. Welcome in, guys. I'm going to do some of this live here, and some of the live is going to go, the rest of the live is going to go to YouTube. If you're not attracted to them, just simply don't date them, period. Now, I got to get on the men here because there's a lot of men that you guys are smashing some chicks that you don't even want to be seen with in the light of day. Thank you, Shawa. You don't even want to be seen in the light of day with them. You sneaking in at 11:38 p.m. You sneaking in after you done went to the club and you struck out. You went to the club, struck out, and now you calling her at 2:38. What's up? What you doing? I'm going to come through. I'm going to pull up. Come on, man. And then you get that person pregnant, and now all of a sudden you're stressed out. You in CVS at 3:30 in the morning trying to get a plan B. And you're dealing with stress because you would not want her to have your child. And I'm going to say something. It's not going to be popular. But if all men took the approach that I take towards intercourse, you would have a lot less problems. Because I did. Don't think that I'm perfect. The reason why I know about men smashing these undesirable chicks is because I did it. Chicks that you wouldn't want your family to meet. Chicks that you wouldn't want to be seen out to dinner with, eating with your boys. Women do it too. They let undesirable Pookies and Ray Ray sneak in through the back door and clap their cheeks all the time with their dirty jeans and Timberlands on. So I'm not an expert because I've done everything so right. I'm an expert because how many mistakes I made and how I've destroyed certain things. So I'm just trying to pass on my knowledge so that you guys won't make some of the mistakes that I've made. But here's my rule. If I wouldn't want to marry that woman or have her have my child, I don't sleep with her. There's some older women can't have children anymore that some of you guys might be dating. Okay. But every single time you have intercourse, there's a chance that you can have a child. This will check you, gentlemen, really quick. This will check you. And I'm going to tell you, unfortunately for a lot of ladies out there, if men only had sex with women that they would want to have a child with or marry, there'll be a lot of dry ladies out there who ain't getting none. A lot of y'all ladies are getting pity eggplant. Pity eggplant. It's all you can do. It's all he can do. So y'all come together for some pity intercourse. If you actually had to be wifey material, if you actually had to be a traditional or a hybrid woman and not a modern woman, a lot of y'all wouldn't be getting your cheeks clapped at all. And the craziest thing about it, you know it. They know it. They know that certain men only mess with them because the cheeks flow like the river Nile, like the Mississippi. The cheeks just keep flowing. They know that that's the only reason why those men mess with them. They know that those men ain't getting them nothing on Christmas. Valentine's Day is coming up in 15 days. They know they can't expect nothing from that guy. They know he ain't planning nothing for them. He ain't even getting them no flowers, no small gift, nothing. You get Nathan, but penetration. So at the end of the day, we all know, but we continue to make poor decisions with our private parts because we can't control ourselves. That's a big thing. That's kind of a big thing. A lot of men have children with women that they can't stand. A lot of women have children with men that they absolutely hate. Well, how long were y'all together? Well, we wasn't really together. You know, we were just hooking up and hanging out, and it happened. And you decided to have the baby with someone that you was just hanging out with. To me, that's insane. So at the end of the day, dating rule number one comes down to honesty. Gentlemen, you find a woman, you're attracted to her, she's cool, but you don't want to have a relationship with her, you just want to clap her cheeks, you need to tell her that from the beginning. Now, I know this is going to be hard for some of y'all because some of y'all's whole game is predicated on lying to a woman to get the cheeks. We don't do that over here in these parts. That's not a part of Don P's dating rules. That's not a part of what anybody should be doing to be intimate with a woman. You need to stand 10 toes down, grab your manhood and look a woman in the eye and say, listen, I think you're cool as hell and I'm really attracted to you. But us going out on some fun dates, hanging out, Netflix and chilling, having some great intercourse, that is as far as it's going to go. I am not interested in having any more than that. And as long as you're cool with that, we can get this party started. A lot of men don't say that because guess what? They're afraid that the woman ain't going to give them the cheeks. That is very well true. She might not give you the cheeks. But women give cheeks to men that they're attracted to when they tell them the truth. You need to work on you so that woman is like, man, I know he don't want this, but I'm feeling this dude. I'm going to go ahead and give him the cheeks. I'll take this deal. See, you guys don't give women enough credit. I've made the mistake many a times of lying and trying to hold things from women. They're going to always find out. Women are intelligent creatures. You're going to get caught, period. So you might as well be honest from the outset. If you're honest from the outset, there's never anything to explain, and you ain't got to show up on no viral video with a woman slashing your tires, busting out your windows, writing cheater on the side of your car, interrupting you on another date, and throwing a plate of food in your face. If you're honest, you don't have those problems. You don't have those problems. If you're honest and a woman calls you and be like, hey, I want to see you on Wednesday. And you say, I'm sorry, love, I can't see you on Wednesday. Well, why not? I have a date on Wednesday. Once you, as a man, can get there, there's nothing that can stop you in business or anything else. That means you know yourself. You're honest with yourself. And you're okay with who you are. Some men, some gentlemen are not made to be in a monogamous relationship. If that is you, you got to recognize that about yourself and be honest with other people. Hey, you're not the only one that I'm seeing. I'm seeing other women. What's up, George? Welcome in. I'm seeing other women. You must be honest with yourself and others. Because, gentlemen, a woman's love for you can go up and down. One day she can love you with all her might. The next day, she don't love you at all. But her respect for you is paramount. She must respect you. And if you tell a woman the truth, if she could say, well, Don said this, so it's the gospel. What's up, Tobacco Queen? Don said this, so it's the gospel. Then you're in a good position, not only with her, but with yourself. Guys, gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something. Don't believe most of this stuff these women say. They're celibate. You know how many people on my last channel, women came in, did lives with me, said that they were celibate, and 3 months later, they got a baby bump? They might be celibate with them other men. Yeah, if a woman is not attracted to you, oh, she's going to be celibate. She's very celibate with men that she's not attracted to. I even talked to a woman. I was listening to her because she was talking about her dating experience. And she said, I don't even date men that I find attractive because I'm celibate. I know that I would lose my celibacy if I dated any man that I was attracted to. So, gentlemen, that brings me to dating rule number 2. Perfect segue. 3-date sex rule. Now, if a woman, let's rewind. If a woman says when you first talk to her that she's celibate and you're not celibate or abstinent, go no further. I wish you the best. Click, gone. Delete, block. You guys got to understand that if a woman makes a point of continuously telling you that they're celibate, what she's really saying is, I'm celibate and I'm not attracted to you, so I'm not going to break my celibacy for you. If she keeps reiterating that over and over, it's very clear where she stands. It's time for you to move on. There's literally billions of other fish in the sea. Gio, welcome in, brother. There's literally billions of other fish in the sea. Why are you going to make your life difficult? Oh, I'm going to make her love me. No, you're not. Don't work like that no more. You can't woo women with poetry anymore. You can't. Just because you got paper, that don't mean you're going to be able to woo her with your money. You can do that with IG models and modern women, not hybrid women and not traditional women. That's not going to woo them because they value something deeper. They value emotional intelligence from a man, care, empathy, positive leadership, support. Dating rule number 2 is a 3-date sex rule. And a lot of women and a lot of people have a problem with this rule. I get it. I understand. But gentlemen, women are having sex with men who've never taken them out on a date ever in their life. There's women that talk crap about the father of their children, and every time he come over there to see little Timmy, they put little Timmy down for a nap, and he clapping her cheeks. This is happening on a regular. There's women that's telling Ben, I'm just not ready to be intimate with you yet. And when she gets home, yeah, baby, I'm on my way. I just need to change. The guy that didn't take her to the nice restaurant, the guy that didn't bring her flowers, he's clapping her cheeks. This happens consistently. That's why I say I have a 3-date sex rule. And this is the way that the rule works. First of all, if you're not sexually attracted to me, there should not be date 1. Forget coffee dates, gentlemen. A coffee date, you don't have to spend $10. You can FaceTime and find out whether you're feeling the vibe, you're feeling the person. If a woman doesn't want to FaceTime you, and ladies, if a man doesn't want to FaceTime you, do not go on a date. I've been catfished a few times that way. Other people have too. So let's be very clear here. If things ain't feeling right on the video chat, just break it off. Hey, man, I appreciate your time. I think we're looking for different things. Good luck in your endeavors. And that's it. Delete the number. Move on. Now, assuming that the woman is attracted to you and vice versa, ladies, these rules work for you as well. They don't just work for men. A lot of women have put these rules into effect and found husbands, boyfriends, fiancés. Here we go. Date number one. You go on date number one. She's feeling you. You feeling her. You're like, damn, man, she's cool. The vibe is cool. She's getting close to me. She pulled me in for a nice hug. Man, this is a vibe. It's going well. I think she looks beautiful. I'm really into her. Great. Invite her on another date. Now, let's say, for instance, you go on a date a week later, a full week later. You're talking to her on the phone every day. You're FaceTiming with her every day. You come to date two. And date two, you're making out. It's some heavy petting. You're getting into it. Now, date three might not happen for a couple weeks, because let's say she comes on her cycle. You want to call her, make sure she's cool, see if she needs you to send her anything. Hey, you want me to send you some Motrin? You want me to send you something to eat? You want me to drop by, bring you something? That's just called thoughtfulness and courtesy, gentlemen, because that's what we want ladies to do to and for us. So we need to reciprocate. We want ladies to say, hey, I'm going to take care of you. You're not feeling well. I'm going to bring you something to eat. I'm going to bring you some meds. If we want that, then we owe them that as well. So you missed that date. Now you're on the fourth week. You've been talking to this woman for a month, FaceTiming, texting. This is the third date. It's time to see if you guys are sexually compatible. It's time. It's time. Now, what happens if the woman says, well, I'm not ready yet? Okay, make sure she gets home safely. And all of the attention that you have been putting into her goes elsewhere. If she wants to go on a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th date, she pays. She picks you up. She takes you. She pays. She makes the reservations. She does the follow-up. Until she's ready to be intimate, she pays. Women are notoriously cheap. They just are. I could tell you that from all of my followers. The men that supported my show, mostly the people that supported my show, with some exceptions, obviously, with some exceptions, were men. Men find value, they put out money. Women find value, they want everything for free. Not all women and not all men, but we're talking in general here. If that woman really likes you and she was serious about what she said, gentlemen, that she just wasn't ready to take it to a physical level yet, she'll be like, yeah, I'll pay for date 4 because I really want to see you again. I made reservations. And you get the same quality date that you gave to her. She doesn't get it. If you took her to Ruth Chris, she doesn't get to take you to Del Taco, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King. That's not how it works. Oh, I'm on a teacher salary. Okay. It comes down to respect, gentlemen, because women know relatively soon if they want to be intimate with you or not. Because women say it about men all the time. And there are women who are having intercourse with men that they've never actually met in never actually been on a date with, so other people can see them together in person. They talk to their girls about it. Their girls say, hey, well, I ain't never seen you with him. Oh, child, you know how it is. Because that man don't want to take her on a date. So why are you 19 dates in, gentlemen, still talking to her like you guys are together, still wasting time, effort, energy? Forget the money. It's the time that you can't recoup. You can make more money. You can't get the time back. And that's your most valuable commodity. Now, I'm going to take a quick break. And if you guys ain't following me on YouTube, follow me on YouTube. Because the rest of this live is going to be done on YouTube. And this is how I'm going to do it from now on. I'm going to bring people into TikTok. And then I'm going to get them over to YouTube for a couple of reasons. I can say things on YouTube that I can't say on TikTok. And two, I can monetize over there. And my grandfather told me, if you do something good, son, you shouldn't do it for free. Blue Fall, I saw your question. Follow me at TikTok. At YouTube. Go and subscribe on YouTube. I'll answer your question. Because you're gonna be very intrigued by the answer. At Don P Sounds over on YouTube. Go follow me there, and we'll have a conversation about it. I'm gonna get to your question first. All right, guys. See you soon on YouTube.